Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Friday, the 18th of June. Following Robert Murray McShane's readings, we continue to read through Deuteronomy today, and we're reading in Deuteronomy chapter 23. Part of Deuteronomy with a variety of laws looking at all sorts of circumstances and situations, some of which I really struggle to get my head around. They don't really make sense, and I wonder, what are they talking about? But some of them are quite clear. And some of the clear ones are quite challenging. So today, I reflect on verse 24 and 25 of Deuteronomy 23. It says, "If you enter your neighbor's vineyard, you may eat all the grapes you want, but do not put any in your basket. If you enter your neighbor's grain field, you may pick kernels with your hands, but you must not put a sickle to their standing grain." And I thought, that's so different to the attitude of the world today. Here it is. If somebody's walking through a vineyard, they may pick some of the grapes and eat them. They just not how to start harvesting and taking home with them. But while you're walking through, feel free to eat some. Likewise, a grain field, pick some, but don't use a sickle, because that's then starting to harvest. You may pick a bit to eat because you're hungry now. And that's so different from our society, where what is mine, and you're not to touch it. And we put bigger and bigger fences around it to keep it to ourselves. And when you are asked to share, so often people do it grudgingly. And it's quite different. The Bible looks like a generous society where you've got your vineyard, but it's shared with people that need it. And your attitude isn't holding on and looking after you, it's looking after the good of the community. And if you read through Deuteronomy, the same idea crops up time and again. Yesterday in Deuteronomy 22, talks about if one of the Israelites' ox or sheep goes astray, and you find it, take it back to them. 22 verse 2. If they do not live near you, or you do not know who owns the sheep or the ox, take it home with you and keep it till they come looking for it, then give it back. I thought, that's a different kind of mindset. When you see something, do the right thing. Look after it for the people. Help other people when they need it. When something starts going wrong in their life, step in and help. Now, I don't think any of us are going to find somebody's sheep come wandering past us. But there are going to be other ways in which we can care for people when things go wrong. And that's a challenge to us as Christians, to live that kind of open, caring, compassionate way, that we make a difference in other people's lives. And as we start doing that, we make a difference in the world. And if enough of us do it, we make a different world. So we need to be walking the way God calls us to, in living generously and freely and openly. As we do that, we'll know God's presence, and we will be blessed.